Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm working in my what I call my antiquarian book that I had made from the bibliography book. And this is the front of mine, and I put chances. It's because you need to take chances every now and then. So today I was working in it. You remember I said I was going to put these pictures on a card, but when I did open this book again, I had forgot about this background that I had made. I don't even know how long ago I made it, but I just took some lime, one of my lime green paints, and probably one other subdued color. I don't even know which one it was, and I just smeared it all around with my hands. So, I thought this would be great against these pictures for a pop of color. So, so I went around the border with, what I had done was cut out some magazine images that I thought would be a good border. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but even the border has like a scalloped effect. But I had this, I'm trying to think if I can find, but a real colorful piece of yellow paper. And then once I, cut out the width I wanted, I went around with these scissors and laid down the first yellow color with the little leaves. It was real colorful. Leaves, green, red, pink, all different colors. And I made that, I don't know, 1.5 inches wide, and then cut it with the scissors. And then took another border in that, probably the Variety magazine, with the blue, the purple, red, some black, and then cut it down to maybe 1 inch and went around with the scissors, and then cut another in the green and went around it. And then I took the Diane Reevely stamp. Let's see if I can see which one. I was going to say bordering the edge, but it's not the, oh, it's the Anatomy of a Page. And I took this here border and went all the way around the edges. And then I happened to have these stamps, and I don't even recall if these were Tim Holtz or not, but just randomly stamped that on top of my page. But I really like how it turned out. And I just love the pops of color. I really do love these little images out of that book. Let me set these scissors aside. And then I thought I would work on this other page. We'll just flip through some of the ones that I have done. Let me move you guys up a little. I was looking back through it, which I feel like, this needs something more on it. This is with the shimmery paints. This here was done with a plaid technique that I've done before. And I feel like this needs some kind of border now. I like this one a whole lot. I do like this one a whole lot. I like my little fishies, and that was done with the metallic paint that you spread around. Well, I usually spread it with my fingers, but this one here looks like I may have used a foam brush. Okay, guys, so we'll get back to over here, and the other day I was cutting out or telling you guys I was going to cut out the little girl. So I did that, and I think I'll go ahead and glue her down. Even though I think it needs something more. The wrong glue bottle. That would have went everywhere. This one wants to go nowhere. Me and my glue bottles, huh? And I did finally break down and get me a gel plate. I want to try it out. I bought me a couple more distressed oxides from Michael's. And I'm going to see how that does. And I guess it was a good thing it was on 2 different pages, because I was going to have to cut it anyway to make it fit on these 2 pages. This here kind of reminds me of the pointillism that some people do. Have to raise this up for you guys. Sort of reminds me of the pointillism. But you know, these pages were short, so I have a border over here and at the top. And so I was rummaging through these from Diane Reevely, my collage sheets. Was wondering if I could go around with some of these little round discs and put some around the edges. I don't know quite how I'm going to use it just yet, but and I have 2 dogs at the vet today, and they're getting their teeth cleaned, and I'm a nervous wreck. So I thought, well, good thing I have my crafts. Let's see, do I want a black circle or not? because I always have my little doggies with me in my craft room every day. So I know how we all can relate to that. I don't think I want these. I was wondering about this pink over here. I wasn't even going to use the whole thing, but I'm cutting the whole thing out because I don't know how much of it. And don't need that one. I don't know about that one yet. Don't need that one. We'll cut this pink, blue, and yellow one out. Oh, and this page here, I had just sprayed it with the oxide. One was abandoned coral, one was mustard seed, and the other was picked raspberry. And then I went around with the Tim Holtz and some of my acrylic paints. The Tim Holtz little stencils. Cut out this blue and yellow. And I was trying to look for more of these. I was going to put some of that around the border, cut some of these out, but I know I have some somewhere already cut out. And I can't find them at the moment. That's what happens when we crafters, we have too many things on our desk. Or just in our craft room in general. Okay. So I'm just going to play around with these and see what looks best. I almost need a white sheet of paper over here to put them on. Just like I need some kind of little border. See, do I want to stick that one up there? I don't know if that takes away. It's like I want a border, but I don't want it to compete too much with what I've already got going on, but I do want something. I think we'll stick this up here. And And, well, like I said, I really didn't like the fact that I had this straight line. So I don't know, do I want to break it up and try to... I think we'll put that on there like that. I need to grab my cards right quick, guys. I finished some of those up. And I say finished, but sometimes they're not and sometimes they are. Let me grab those before I forget. Okay, so let me just stick another piece. Well, that one's even dirtier than this one. Grab this piece of cardboard. So I, you know, put the Harlequin looking design on it. You know, it's just the black diamond, then circle, diamond, then circle. And then after I did the black, I went around it in the red Posca. And then I went around the red with my black micron pen. And then I come back with my jelly roll, made the white design inside. And then I was trying to take this same flower design, which it didn't work. And I had rolled it up around my finger and stamped it with the white and then stamped it in the middle. So that's not quite as sharp as I like it. It looks like, you know, it looks like smudges. So I think I'll go back over the black middle with either a Posca or my micron. And I had, I think, went around a bunch of the letters and, the numbers with the red Posca just to give that a pop. And then took my black micron pen and went around all of them, the edge. Move you guys down. See that when I tried to do the same way, that didn't quite turn out. Let's see, is that glaring too much? I think I'll just move it away a bit. I went around the 4 a little bit. You know, after I'd done that much, I said, that looks pretty good without trying to shade in the whole 4. This is this one I did, just a few. Then I even thought about blacking in the middle of all of these. I mean, I don't know how that would do. I think they do look more like cards. Now that I've put the little extra on it. And I did go around the outside and with my Posca, put the little black border on them. Had a lot of fun making these. I thought about, okay, now how am I going to store them? I didn't go around these in the red because of this color background it was. still think that's, the light is too bright. Let me open my window blinds a little more. I think that's a little better. Here's this one with the little boy that I had twice. Here's another one where I didn't go around with the red. I still feel like it needs a little something else. I just don't know what. But I'm pretty satisfied. But then I thought about maybe getting a cereal box, or maybe the size of a fruit roll-up box, and cutting it in half. And making some kind of thing to store them in. And here we are back on this one. Started to pick that one up, and that one's glued down. See about this pink. And I may, after when these dry, maybe go around the outside with the Posca marker. And I feel like maybe I want to go around these purple circles with the Posca, but I was thinking I didn't need to do all that till I seen what I was covering up. And I may even take, I feel like that's one of these pages that I've talked about in the past where you're to finish the picture. You know, I can take my own green marker and, you know, dot, dot, dot. And I may do that, but I don't think I can do that on camera. I need to kindly have a little more concentration than I do. See, do I want to put that there? And I really don't even know, because I can't grab my I can't, the only green Posca I have is this one, and that's way too dark. But I was wondering about this blue, and wonder how blue would be. I mean, to start filling it in with the blue. And let's see how this side is over here. I mean, I didn't want it to stick out. I'm going to grab this one, which I'm thinking it's darker. Yeah, it's darker than, a lot of these are darker than they look. And so let me grab my other pens. Let's see, do I have one up here? And I believe even this green would be too. See, even that one is darker than it looks. Why I went up this way, I don't know. Now I feel like I do want to grab that dark green Posca. Let's see. No, it's definitely not even remotely close. But I'll have to just keep finagling with it. Till I get something I really like. And see, even that one over there has more black in it. Let's see if I just grab my black marker. See, it's more subdued, but then I can always go back over it. You can just keep playing around with it till you knock it back down to where you want it. That looks nothing like how I want it to look. This is my yellow Posca, which is better. That's what I said about the other day about that attitude. If it doesn't look right, I'm going to put me a sign up in here. If it doesn't look right, it's not finished. And I think I had one up in here a while back, but I don't know if you guys can see that good. Just have to keep playing around with it. If it doesn't look right, it's not finished. To always say, if you don't like it, there's another day. Let's see, in the grand scheme of things, my camera doesn't want to hold up here. I knew I would have a problem with this. Which I did realize I put that way too far in the edge there, but may have to go back and cut some of those off. So let me throw them back in the scrap pile. And I don't know if these did anything for me. Or if these just weren't the right images. Let's see, do I dare go around them in the black? Let's see. I won't know. I don't know. We're trying something out. I don't know if I want to go around the circles and I guess I'll try my maybe my micron pen first. I don't know, in a way it looks like I got two different vibes going on. Let's see, let me grab my number 12 micron. At first it was like we had this dainty thing going on, and then the Diane Reevely, which you know, a lot of her stuff is not like dainty-ish. It has its own vibe. And I even thought about going around some of the letters with the black marker, but it won't be with this number 12. I think it needs to be with my number 8 or something. Okay, and I popped off camera there a minute and did some more doodling on here. But I'm going around these circles with this Faber-Castell artist pen. And this is a fine, just has F on it, fine tip. And you probably could have done this just as well with one of those microns. But I went around the letters and did some more finagling over here. And done some more over here. And not quite sure if I want to add a border, another border. I got to think on it a little. Just anything to dainty it up. I don't think those Don really thinks look too bad. I mean, they're kind of in the background. But, I don't usually do a whole lot of different things in the background. But I always like to see it when other people do. I love their work when they do a lot in the background. A lot of people who can do it well. And they think they're just putting something on a page when, no, you know what you're doing. It's an art form, even though it looks like they just randomly picked up stuff. But it's an art form. Not everybody can do it well. Let's see if I missed anywhere. I don't know. Do I need to dot these out a little bit? Maybe 2 or 3 dots per circle. Here and there. Okay, guys, I think we're about done. I don't know, I may add something else down the road, but if you could, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and as always, see you tomorrow.